welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about the video that I have for you guys today, and it has actually been a while in the making, or a long time coming. I'm actually filming later at night. Zendaya is down for bed, and I just thought I would sit down and film it because I finally have a minute to get the house cleaned up and to show you guys this video and show you all what I've been up to recently. So as I've said in a couple of my more recent videos, I've been doing some painting, and if you're new here and you don't know that, I have been doing some painting in our house, and my goal is to get the whole entire house painted, but I'm not done yet. But I thought that since I have the majority of our living room done, I would do a living room reveal type of video for you guys. It's kind of just a refresh style video, a little bit of an update, that kind of thing. I did not really spend money on any new decor or anything like that, but with a little bit of paint and just some rearranging, I was able to do some things that I am super happy with for our living room. So I thought I would make a video out of it and show you guys what I was able to do. I filmed through some of the work. I didn't film all the painting just because painting is painting, and I didn't want it to get too monotonous or whatever of a video for you guys. But I figured I will show you guys kind of what I did and some of the moving things around work process part of it. I figured I would give you guys a little bit of a tour then of the finished room now that it is pretty much completely done. I realized when I was editing this video that our air conditioner is so loud in the background when I'm showing you guys the finished room, so I am really sorry for that. But anyways, I started out painting this long wall here in our living room. It's the wall that I had my piano against and the wall that the treadmill was against. And I'm painting the wall with Sherwin-Williams Silver Point Gray, and then I used their Snowbound White for the trim color. This wall had mirrors on it, so you hadn't really seen much of the wall anyways, but we took them down, obviously, to paint, and we didn't end up putting them back up once we moved our furniture around. Definitely not an experienced painter in any way, shape, or form, but I feel like I'm definitely getting my practice in and maybe learning a few things, hopefully, especially with the help of Nelson, of how to paint and what to do, and yeah, we are getting the job done. This was the first wall that I got completely done in our living room. So once it was painted, we went ahead and started moving the furniture, and I started moving furniture before I realized that I forgot to take my tape off. So I took a quick minute to do that. But anyhow, we moved the furniture around and we rehung the screen over on this wall. And oh, in case you guys missed that in the background, Zendaya is walking now, so life is getting very interesting and fun with her walking around all over the place. I then took the piano and moved it over here where the screen is, because that is where I wanted it, or where I thought I wanted it. This day was full of so much conversation with how should I move things, what do you think, hun, where would this go best, all that different kind of stuff, and I kind of just ended up moving stuff around or moving it back until I found a place where I liked it. Nelson so sweetly helped me take down the screen and then took down these brackets and things for me while I started moving some other stuff around. We then just rehung it on this wall since this wall was completed. That way it was out of the way. We didn't really want it sitting around not hung up or something like that for long. But anyways, after it was hung, it was easier to start decorating underneath it and just kind of figure out where I wanted to put stuff in the new arrangement in the room. once the screen was hung and that wall or side of the room was a little bit more put together, I moved the piano back even though this wall wasn't painted, just to get a feel of how the room would look, and that way we could figure out how we wanted to put the rest of the furniture. I originally thought I wanted to rotate this whole entire couch to face the screen, but once we moved over this part of the sectional, we realized that the space in between the sectional and the piano was just going to be too small and possibly awkward just to come into the living room. So we decided to keep the couch how it was originally, but just move it over a little bit and kind of section off the living room area a little bit more. The one thing about this room is that it is a large room that has our table and our living room and our exercise equipment and my workspace in it, and I kind of wanted to give it more of a block feel or a section feel. That way you kind of had your separate spaces even though it was one big huge room. Once we moved the glider over beside the piano, we didn't need these two crates in between the couch and the glider anymore as decoration, just because there was nothing there. So I decided to move these over and try to make a bigger entertainment center underneath our screen. I have just had these two crates here for the longest time and they work fine, but I wanted more of a center focal piece, something that I could decorate more, something that had more space for our DVD player and sub and just stuff like that to give it more of the entertainment center type of look or style. So I used all four of these crates and was able to come up with something that I'm really happy with, but I also was impressed that I didn't have to go out and spend any money on decorations or furniture or anything like that. I was able to use things that I had in storage to do this whole entire piece. After finishing the wall where we moved the screen to, I decided to start on this wall next. This is the wall that the screen had been on, and Nelson patched all the holes for me, and so I decided to just go ahead and get it painted. That way I could move the piano back and feel like I had the main part of our living room put back together, so that way it didn't feel so much that the whole house was torn apart. After I finished this wall, I didn't do much more filming as far as painting goes, but I figured you guys would get to see the finished look at the very end when everything was put back together. So I thought now that the room is completely done, I will kind of go over individual pieces and show you guys a little bit more of what I did in the finished state, more than just you saw in like my working footage or the clips that I took while I was actually redecorating or painting or that type of thing. So here is the finished product. I'm so happy with how this turned out and just being able to move some things around. As you can see, I actually ran out of paint, so I stopped right here and I have more paint ordered. It just isn't here yet, so I'm hoping to finish this and then do into the kitchen. That is still the old paint. If you guys are new to my channel, all the walls were white and the trim was tan, and I would try to put some footage up of what the living room looked like, maybe from my spring decor video. Here's what the room had looked like with furniture arrangement. We had gotten rid of our white set in the back, but even the paint colors for the white walls and the tan doors and trim, this is just what it looked like in case any of you all haven't seen it before. There's still some stuff I want to do, but I figured I'd give you guys kind of a walkthrough tour now that it's completed. So this is the wall we used to have our screen on, and I moved our piano over here and our glider, and then I kept the decorations on top of the piano the same, just this plant, and I don't even know what kind of plant it is. It's just an indoor plant I picked up at Walmart, and then a sign and our diffuser over here. And then I want to tell you guys about this beautiful sign. This was made for me by Kate. I believe her last name is Kate Fry. Anyways, she has a page on Instagram. I'll make sure to leave her handle down below, as well as her website, and she hand letters signs, and she made this one for me. It is absolutely beautiful, and it is all wood. Even the back, everything is painted stained wood, and then she hand letters with a Sharpie pen, and she does a gorgeous job. So I highly recommend her, that you guys check her out. And I think this sign just goes great on this wall. I maybe would like to add something else at some point, but right now I just like it as the focal point, and I really like the touch that it adds to the living room. I put Zendaya's book basket over here, and then I also purchased a new plant. It's kind of like, it almost looks like a cabbage crinkly leaf style plant. I don't know really what to call it, but it's an indoor plant. It's really pretty and vibrant green to put in that pot. And here's what it looks like from this angle. Over on this wall, this is where our piano used to be, and we moved the screen over here. And then we don't really have an entertainment center. I had two crates kind of side by side underneath the TV, but I actually was able to rearrange the crates and make this sort of farmhouse style entertainment center out of 4 crates that my husband built me, and I absolutely love it. I was able to use decor that I already had previously, and so I didn't have to buy anything for this, but I thought it gave this whole wall a new look. And then I have Zendaya's toys and such over there. Here's a look from this angle. The couch is then like in the center, kind of the same way that it was before. I just put a blanket basket here, kind of to match with the tray on the coffee table. And then back here, we have this spare couch of ours. This is the corner where our treadmill used to be. We had some mirrors up on the wall. We took those down, and we are hoping to either sell this couch or get rid of it at some point, just because it doesn't really match the color that we have going on in the living room anymore. But for right now, we still have it, so it's back here. I'm thinking about making this a toy corner for Zendaya once I get this couch out of here. And then I have my workspace back here. I don't have a desk chair yet, so I just use one from the kitchen table, but I moved the desk over to this side of the living room, and then I painted all these walls as well. I repainted this bookcase. It had been white before, but I just repainted it with the white that I painted the trim and everything like that. I also painted our registers. We actually don't use these because we have propane heat, but I didn't really want them to be that weird cream tan color with white trim, so I painted them white, and I think it just does wonders along with the big white windowsills for this room. So then over in this corner, we just moved the treadmill over here, and we did not hang up any of the mirrors. So this is kind of just an open space workout corner at the moment, but it is really nice. We have so much big empty space back here, and I'm sorry guys if you hear the air conditioner in the background. The blue is actually a hockey practice shooting pad or whatever that Nelson likes to use. We just have it right behind the couch there, and it's slid under the couch a little bit to kind of keep it out of the way, but he can then pull it out and use it whenever he needs to back here. But yes, this is what it looks like from this angle, but this is just what it looks like from this angle, and just kind of an overview of the entire room. We also painted the doors and the trim over on that wall, so as you can see, the doors are now white instead of tan, and I think it just adds such a bright, clean feeling to the room. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was probably a shorter video and definitely a little bit different, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it maybe gave you some inspiration for some ways that you could change up some rooms in your home, or maybe even some motivation to paint some rooms. Paint is such a great, easy, inexpensive way to fix up a room or give it a facelift, help it look a little bit different, and maybe it can inspire some change in a room in your home as well. If you're new here, I would love it if you guys would hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube clan I have going on here. And if you guys enjoy this video, it would be awesome if you give it a thumbs up for me as well. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!